Hi there, I'm Tiny and I am new to Dead by Daylight. I am making this video because I hear a lot of things about Dead by Daylight. It's survivor-sided, it's killer-sided, so unfair, everything along those lines. Tunneling, camping, and everything. Why I chose to make this video is because I believe the most important thing about actually enjoying a game is learning how to play it. And in my especially solo queue games, I see so many things go wrong. People are not following the rules of the game when it comes to what should I be doing when. I had a game where I can show you exactly what I mean and how you can get better as well. I'm not good at this game. I'm an extreme DBD baby, but I do take the time to look into things and see how I can be better and a better part of the team. Let's jump right into it. We're on this beautiful, beautiful sandy map with our big friend Ada, carrying a toolbox, mostly for sabotaging purposes. I usually don't use toolboxes on generators. It's a bit of a waste, I think, unless it's absolutely necessary. Jumping on that generator immediately, saw the doctor, in this case, and decided to run away to a more safe place to jump on generators, see what the team is doing. We go in here, we hear somebody getting shocked immediately, and the chase and first hit happens almost instantaneously. We're still looking for the gen. I don't have visionary. As you can see, I'm an absolute baby. So found the generator, going to jump on and see how the game goes. Trying to find the best angle so I can see things better, keep a better eye, and also escape if necessary in a certain way. We have our first down right there. And as you can see, we have Kate on a generator. We have Devils Never Cry, the other Kate, already being chased, even though we just had a down. Bill is being carried right now. We just stick to Jen. Doesn't matter, really. And even though Bill is now hooked, I decide to just stay on the generator. We have 70 seconds, 7-0, before Bill goes to the second hook. So we're just going to continue. And as you can see, immediately, the other Kate not only is in chase immediately after the hook, while she's already injured, we also see other Kate goes off of the generator, and now she's back on the generator again. Kate number one, let's call her, the top Kate, is now down because she's sticking around the hook, not giving the doctor enough time to get away from the hook or camp the hook, and not doing generators. As you can see, as the down happens, the other Kate is already off the generator, injured, and being chased by the doctor. If we look at the HUD, we can see that the chase is now over. We are still sticking to Gen. One generator is done. We move on to the next generator. Why do I not go for the unhook? Because the other Kate is not back on her generator. She is probably still there looking for the unhook. And there we go. She unhooked Bill while the other Kate is being carried and hooked. We find a new generator. We go straight on. Lucky for us, Bill is on a generator, immediately gets blasted off of that generator because he did not make distance. And we see that the other Kate is back on generator in the middle. Bill immediately takes chase, immediately gets down, and now we have two people on a hook. You may think that this is just a very good doctor, but unfortunately we will learn later that it's not. This is just bad team play. This is also not tunneling. This is not camping. This is just following the information you are receiving as a killer. And now we have two people on hook. Kate immediately, again, goes off of the generator. As you can see, we have done one generator. We are on the second generator. Nobody else has pretty much touched any other generators. We are going to stay here. We're outside of the doctor's terror radius. And we already know that everybody's unhooking everybody. Now we will shortly see what happens. We just continue the generator. We don't really care about the unhook. Kate number one is going on second hook right now. Another reason why I don't go for the unhook is because even if I risk my life to go for the unhook, this game is lost because the doctor will start chasing me. As you can see with Bill, he is kind of camping the hook, but he's not really camping the hook because what he's doing is waiting for people to come for the unhook. Kate is here. I give her a quick heal just to give myself a little bit more time to be able to go do what I actually have to do. We have 2 hooks now. One is already gone, unalived. As you can see, we finish the heal and we go to the other side of the map. At this point, we can safely assume that Doctor is going to camp. He just gave her the anti-camp. We start this generator here just to be able to distract the Doctor in case he comes back. He doesn't, so we just continue this generator right here. Kate is already still in a chase. Kate number 2 is on gen, off gen, on gen, off gen. She's not sure what to do. And when you're not sure what to do, stick to your gen. Kate number 1 went into a locker, got carried out of it immediately, and she is going to perish in a couple of seconds here while we continue doing this generator. There she goes. Now, Kate number 2, the bottom Kate, she is continuing the generator. We're very, very proud of her because there is nothing else in this situation that we can do. Now, while we wait for the next things to happen, let me explain. Doctor is coming over, so we are leaving this gen at about 50%, finding a gen on the other side. We see that Kate is taking aggro right here. She's being chased. And we go and find ourselves another generator. Now, what would have been better? It would have been better is when Bill was being hooked and downed, everybody spread out, get on generators, and then you wait for the Doctor to find somebody else, start chase, and then one of us goes and gets the unhook. Again, we have 70 seconds to make this happen. If the Doctor decides to camp Bill, we have 70 seconds of generator time. That is 3 generators done, including the chase that would happen, including carrying to the hook. A generator takes 90 seconds. We see that Kate is already sliced once. At this point, we also know if she goes down, like right here, there is nothing we can do. We can go for the save, but unfortunately, we will not make it. Both of us will perish right there. So I decide to continue on the generator. Here we go. We just stick to generator at this point because that is the only way to survive. We already know the Doctor camps on the hooks. We take a quick look to see if he's coming. There he is. Now, I told you before, it might just be a very, very good Doctor. Keep in mind, I'm an absolute baby. I don't loop very well. I don't 50-50 very well. But I have looked into how to approximately stay away from the killer. I know that he's now behind me. Here we take this window. We have a look. Where is he? Where will he come from? Let's just move away from here. Have a better look. We know he's on our right now. He's going to try and shock us without avail, but that's fine. The Doctor's shock is not that scary. We know we have a pallet in the back, but we also know Shaq is very close, and Shaq is a super, super strong loop against any killer, but especially the Doctor, in my opinion. Here we just have a look where he is. We go through the window. Here we just wait and see what he's doing. He's going main door. We take another look. He's going to the window. We go around. Here I make a big mistake. I should have just continued this loop right there, but that is everything fine. I was going to try and get rid of him and go for the unhook. Unfortunately, it looks like we are not going to make this unhook happen. So the only thing that we can do at this point is drop this pallet, try and 50-50 him here as long as we can, make as many scratch marks as we can on the floor so that at a certain point we can get away maybe. We didn't get it, so we just decide to go away. Hatch is now available. We are now looking for the hatch, which is very, very concerning because you will see later where the hatch spawned. We take this window, always faster than going around, and we go back to Shaq because maybe, usually, in a lot of instances, the hatch will spawn around Shaq. One window, we go around, we do not go through this window. We stay here, have a look where he is. He's not behind us, so we can use this window to see where he goes. He goes right there. Here we try to avoid him as much as we can. Another mistake right here. I should have stayed right there and had a better look on the left side. He comes there. Now I try to walk away, but I am too late, and he uses his shockwave and knows now where I am. This is mistake number 15 that I make already. But that's fine. He still didn't catch us. We go for this pallet right here. He will not make this pallet. He did not shock us. Now I think he went back to shack for some reason. Nobody knows why. So we make distance. So we have time to find the hatch. Now we go in here. Do not take the window. No fast vault. There's no reason to fast vault if he's not right behind you, because all it does is give him information where you are. We go around. Because the hatch didn't spawn on the other side, we thought maybe it will spawn right here. But as you can see, it doesn't. We keep running. He keeps shocking. As long as he keeps shocking, we are perfectly fine. He is quite shortly behind us, so we are going to pre-drop this pallet and shock him, stun him rather. Here we take the window, go around. And now, because we already checked shack, we go through the middle, hoping hatch spawned here. Hatch didn't spawn here, so we keep on moving forwards. Keep on moving. We already checked that building. We didn't really check very well on this side, I thought, even though I kind of did. Still go back here. Nothing here, so we're going to 180. We know that it's not there. Because he's on us, we need some safety, so we find the double pallets right here. Very, very strong 50-50. As long as they don't break the pallets, we get out of shock, pre-drop this pallet just to make some distance. Here we try some window tech, but unfortunately, he knew which locker we were in. We didn't get that quite well enough to head on him. We take the hit, but lucky for us, we see the hatch right in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him a thank you for the beautiful chase, and we are out. This was one of my longest chases so far. And as you can see, the doctor was not very good. Maybe we were kind of at the same skill level, right? And it was a very interesting chase. Took very, very long. But imagine taking this chase at the beginning and the team actually doing generators. It would have been a 4 exit for sure. What went wrong is that everybody goes for hooks immediately. Everybody is hanging around the killer, hanging around the hook, not doing generators at all, almost, and just not playing correctly. So the game is not imbalanced. It is not survivor-sided. It is not killer-sided. It is sided towards the people who take some time to learn how to play the game. Again, I'm a baby. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the matter. Since I started very, very recently, I have about 80 hours in Survivor. I have about 70 hours as killer. And also another fact that I really want to get out there is play killer. If you are a Survivor main, it is imperative that you play killer. Why? Because then you learn all the information you give to the killer when and how to make sure that if a killer follows up on that information, how to get away, or at least how to loop. Learning how to loop also is best learned as a killer, because then you see how people get away from you and you can implement that in your game. I hope this was educational and this was fun. If you enjoyed it, let me know, please, in the comments. If you are much better than me, please give me tips and advice on what I did wrong. Maybe I did some things wrong that I didn't even see, which I'm 100% convinced of I did. Always open for information and learning more. Let's learn together, and I hope to see you in the next one.